Hi everybody, it is Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours. It's directed by spirit, higher power, universe, whatever you call upon. My job is to not push my belief system onto you. My job is to empower you to believe in yourself and you believe in whatever the fuck you want to, because I have no place to judge you in any way, shape, or form. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice. Hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to it. As you can see, the state of the lovely motherfucking world. With that being said, we do have a couple of reminders. Tomorrow is the last day of the gratitude reading raffle. I am raffling off 3 readings, 1 unlimited reading, minimum of 1 hour and 15 minutes, maximum of 3 hours, a 60-minute reading, and a 30-minute reading. You enter on the website, thealmightypineapple.com. Just tap in gratitude and hit the magnifying glass or the search button, and all 3 will pop up. To enter the unlimited reading, it's $5. To enter the 60-minute reading, it is $3. To enter the half-hour reading is $1. You can enter as many times as you like. The only rule is I must have this. I need your social media name or handle. Some people call it a handle, some people call it a name, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. I need that information. Without that information, I can't let you know if you won or not. We'll be calling out the winners this weekend. Also, if you are planning on getting any of the pre-ordered Mojo envelopes or the pendants, tomorrow is the last day that they'll be on the website. I'm taking them off because I'm going to be doing some holiday things as well. So tomorrow is the last day for all 7 different Mojo envelopes, all three different pendants, the transformation pendant, the lots of love pendant, and the double A pendant. And you get a free protection item with each pre-order. So make sure you buy in bulk because that way you can have them ready for the holiday season. So, okay, so that happened automatically. And literally all these cards that fell down, and there's only 2 that's facing up. These 2 are facing up. And these are all face down. So I just want to remind you that my schedule is open. So as well, if you guys are interested in working with me, whether that's a reading, a mentoring session, a dream intuitive analysis session, a guided meditation to meet your ancestor, a guided meditation to meet a spirit guide, or a guided meditation to meet an animal guide, a root chakra healing guided meditation, and a cutting cord and removal meditation as well. Also, one of my most famous services so far is the fire cleansing, or the limpieza de fuego. It is a spiritual cleansing done remotely where I tap into your energy centers and use the element of fire. Hello, Sagittarius season is here, fuckers, and it's my fucking time. I'm a triple fire sign. I'm Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising in Aries. So I'm sorry. But anyway, we are here to do all the things. So just like that, the cards are coming from the Shaman's Oracle deck. The first card, the one on the bottom, they're telling me, the first one is the Hunter of Paths. And the second one is the Shaman of Birth. So for those of you who do not know, I do not celebrate Thanksgiving. I did for years and years and years and years and years because that's what my family did. And my family made sure they assimilated to American culture when they immigrated from Cuba. They are all American citizens. They came in during the 60s and 70s, and so they became American citizens. So they followed tradition. After doing my own information of research, because that's what Sagittarians do, we're philosophers and we are researchers. We find the truth of everything. So after digging deeply and diving into my ancestry, my lineage, and my background, I realized that both of my bloodlines end up being attached to specific tribes. My mother's bloodline is coming from the Guanches, which is the Tenerife Islands of Saint Canary in Spain. On my mother's side, literally it's my grandmother, her mother, and that's about 4 generations back. And then they came to Cuba. And then my father's bloodline literally stems back from my grandmother's side, the Siboney Taino Indians. Again, Indians are still very live and well in Cuba, no matter what the crisis is at this time. The indigenous is there. So I identify as Cuban indigenous. The more information and the more things that I study about this holiday, the more I realize I don't like it. And I'm not here to tell you not to celebrate it. But I am here to tell you, think about why you celebrate the things that you do. And if it's to gather with friends and family, that's beautiful. And if you want to call it a day of remembrance, I call it a day of mourning. If you want to call it Thanksgiving because you are grateful, but let's not identify with the holiday itself, and let's identify what it means to you. Be grateful every day, though. You don't need a holiday to remind yourself to be grateful, and be really, really careful because the sun is in Sagittarius, fire sign, and the moon entered in Leo today. So there's a double fire element for the next 3 days. Be very careful for the holiday season tomorrow. Be very careful on Black Friday for shopping. Be very careful because you might be reactive than proactive. So I don't know why I always led to tell you that, but there you go. So the first card is called the Hunter of Paths. And this card says, let's see. I am the hunter of paths. I track the way through the complexities of life, seeking pathways for those who call on me. I lead you by the best way I can find, avoiding dangers and wrong turnings, seeking out the quickest route or the longest, whichever will benefit you the most. I help you in times of uncertainty, and when you feel lost or abandoned, whatever the circumstances of your journey, with me at your side, I can help you find the best way forward. The hunter of paths. However and wherever we live, we need pathways to follow. This is as true as today as it was for our ancestors. We seek out paths to show us how best to achieve our goals or find the right course of action amid a maze of turnings and decisions. The hunter of paths is depicted here by leaping onto the back of a creature whose long neck gives a clear view in every direction. With this hunter by our side, we too can enjoy the clarity of vision and with it carefully choose which path to follow. The hunter's presence is a positive indicator that our instincts will guide us towards fruitful ways forward. Interpretations, finding the way, looking for ways to reach your goals, progressing wisely, being mindful of wrong turnings, discovering shortcuts, making decisions, and discernment. After that, the shaman of birth. And the shaman of birth says, I am the shaman of birth. I guide souls into being. I am present from the moment of conception to the moment when the newborn arrives in the world. I help at the birth of many things, including ideas, beliefs, wisdom, and change. I guard and show the way to all who seek this path of new beginnings. Trust in me as you contemplate your future, for I am the midwife to the dreams of many. The shaman of birth. We give birth every day to ideas, aspirations, hopes, and promises. Our ancestors understood the importance of new beginnings to ensure the continuing life of the tribe, and we can learn much from this. All fresh starts of any kind warrant the attention we would lavish on a child coming into the world. It's funny how this one called about being born, and this one is talking about actually being born. The shaman of birth shows the miracle of pregnancy. A warrior fire guards the woman who carries the unborn child, ensuring that it comes to no harm. We need to take the same protective attitude to any new ideas or fresh directions in our own lives. Interpretations, new life, new directions and ideas, rebirth of dreams, fulfillment, encouraging new approaches to your problems, preparing for the moment, and future lifelines. With that being said, I think this is really clear. Spirit is saying with the hunter of path, it's time for you to understand that you need to go your own way, regardless of what the society tells you, regardless of what your family tells you, regardless of what your children tell you, your loved ones, colleagues, coworkers, etc. Because when you find and discover your own way, you will not get lost. Because again, there is no right or wrong directions. There are just better directions, okay? The universe never said you had to make a right turn or a wrong turn. It's just what did you learn during those turns? So again, what is the best direction for you? And then you get to become the creative force, that birth. Just if you were having a child, whether you're female or male, or a new baby came into your life, you'll see how protective the parents are. Or after birth, wash your hands, make sure you have hand sanitizer. You're very protective of that baby. Why aren't you as protective as your ideas, your manifestations, your creations, your businesses, your partnerships, your relationships? You need to stop talking so much. You don't want anybody to know what's going on? Then stop running your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your ideas to yourself. See the opportunity in every direction life turns your way, and then go with those ideas and protect yourself at all costs. I hope that helps, especially with this double fire sign, Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Leo. Be really careful the next couple of days of the holidays and the shopping season of Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. So make sure you support those businesses and your families and give yourself grace. Don't react. Be proactive versus reactive. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to this channel. Thank you that the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with the United States government and several different classifications. Any duplication of this content is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all later. Happy holidays.